Teach the steps will be your guiding star. Hey, hey, Bandari. Hey, hey, Bandari girl.
Okay, so we are live again. Going to be playing some Elder Scrolls Online again tonight. Carrying on with the main quests. We've just received a threat from the dragons, and now it's time to talk to some people about what we've discovered. So, we'll see what happens. First things first. I seem to have some points to spend. Yes, I do. Cool. I'll put that in Magica. Ooh. I still have another one. We'll have an even distribution. Skill points have already been spent, so that's cool. Okay, we will get into the game properly. So this will just take a moment to catch up. There we go. Oh, all looks good. It's coming through YouTube's. Oh. Okay, YouTube is a little off, but I think that should be okay. Oh yeah, that's better. Just the settings on my end. Right, so what's our inventory looking like? Not too bad. Right, so we could do crafting writs, but may or may not do that. That's Merryvow. This is the main quest line. I've been told to leave Elsweyr, which I'm not inclined to do. But Mullermere is a pretty powerful dragon, so I need to return to Riverhold for that one. A couple of things taking me down to Merryvow. Those are side quests. Okay, cool. Right. We'll do the crafting writs later. First order of business, just go through my inventory and see if there's anything I should be leaving in the bank or the guild bank. And then off on adventures. here we are at the Rimmon Bank. Oh, and please note the small, exceedingly cute lion cub is my pet.
The Rimmon Bank is an honorable institution.
Let's go with deposits. This is set to Boot Brigade. I've already got that, haven't I? So we'll deposit that in the bank, in the guild bank. Most of these things I either still need. Let's I need to come out of there. We talk to her.
I do not tolerate sticky.
Yeah. I've only done some minor thievery. Right. Where was it? Okay, I've got some potions and stuff, haven't I? So can I deposit those? No, I cannot. That's somewhat annoying. We've got some food. Those recipes I'll just drop into the guild bank. We'll deposit that. Freeing up space. I'm going back to Riverhold. I can release, put that in. Might need that repair kit. That's a house item, and we don't need that because we are not. Okay, cannot deposit those at all. Oh, that's a little annoying. There we go. So let's just switch back to the guild bank and those last couple of bits.
Concerned about thieves?
No, not really. Yeah, I know these. It's not seemingly letting me deposit them, so we're not going to dwell on that. Right, so as we adventure, we're going to want to collect plenty of crafting materials as and when the opportunity presents itself, because said crafting materials will be good for the crafting bits at the end of the session. Oh, and I think I want to stop off at the stable, see if we can't.
Saint-Chamans have just...
Here we go. Upgrade, yep, continue to upgrade speed. And hello.
Tell Hadam Nargo that the only reason his lizard continues to breathe is because Sansag allows it. And remind him that these fields still belong to me.
Oh. Okay. My cursor disappeared there. Cool. I do like him. Very straightforward, Khajiit. Right. Let's continue on. So we need to get to Riverhold. I want to pick up the pace a bit on the main quest line. Here we go. So we got quests there, some quests there. some quests up there, but this is where we're going. Sorry, no, here is where we're going. And we got some stuff down here, so we'll see where events take us. Dragon down there, there's no way I'm going to get down there in time, so there's no sense rushing for that. So, main quests and crafting material to begin with. And we can start to worry about side quests in a little bit. Just I've already caught aspects of the main quest on other streams. There's no way to avoid those spoilers really. So I'd like to get through the main quest, then finish the side quests in Elsweyr as soon as possible. Oh, what's that? Mountain flower, we'll take that. Spa of alchemy. Keeping an eye out for any materials that present themselves. Like that high iron ore just there. So. And that was dispatched rather nicely, allowing us to get to this ore. Oh, need that to make steel products. Oh, and rune stones for the enchanting. Cool. More potency runes, don't necessarily get them every time, so 2 for 2 is not bad. I've spent some skill points getting some abilities that will highlight raw materials for crafting as I get closer to them. Makes it easier to spot them. So we are currently traversing northern Elsweyr. Oh, bit of high iron ore over there as well. Yeah. Yeah, normally you don't get a potency rune. There was something over here as well. Rune stones are quite a bit more visible. Ooh. So I'm definitely aiming to do quite a bit of crafting on this character. This is my main. I won't spend the whole session though picking materials up, but you know. Oh right, okay. Oh, do feel kind of bad. Oh doggy. Okay.
The Argonians claim to be communing with the Hist, but Maik thinks they are just napping.
Who are you? Maik the liar does not inspire confidence. Okay, so we are not far off Riverhold. Few items to pick up here. Oh, another potency room. Nice. Oh, apparently I managed to do a tuck and roll on that one. Right. This all about? Oh, I mean, I know it's a honey badger, which is not really an moment, but it still look kind of cute. Or if there is anything here. Oh, right, this is the Elsweyr Defence Force base. We've already done that bit. Okay. We'll stick to the road into Riverhold. Oh, flax. I believe that's the next crafting material up from jute for clothing and such like. Well, light armour and medium armour is leather, of course. There's Riverhold, where we must report on the success of our mission to destroy one of the manufactories of the necromancers, well, the evil necromancers I will say, are using to produce undead for Euraxia. And where we also have to tell them of the threat made by the dragon. Okay, cool. We don't seem to be having any real problems with frames or anything.
Ah,
Cadwell.
if we've had this conversation already, then I wanted to thank you for the useful advice. But if I haven't seen you since our talk at that mysterious gravestone, which seems much more likely, then I could really use your help. Did I mention the dreams? Visions, really? They come and go without warning, like seeing through someone else's eyes. Quite disconcerting in an interesting sort of way. Anyway, my trusty shovel and I, we searched that entire grave, and it was gone.
Gone? What was gone?
The betrayer's head, the dreams, the visions, they drew me there, but someone got to it before I did. I have the strangest sensation in the pit of my tummy. It could be the cobweb porridge I had for breakfast, or something bad is about to happen.
My bet's on something bad. You think the betrayer's head is something to do with the dragons?
Well, that's sort of like leaping from the cliffs of failure without a rope, or at least without tying the end off first. I can't tell you how many times I've made that mistake. Oh, Abner wants to see you. He's in the town hall with the cat general.
I'll go find Abner Farm. here then? Here we have Abnathan.
At this point, we need to come up with a plan that takes into account Euraxians, necromancers, and dragons. I proposed a few options, but Gareshri wasn't sold on any of them. Tell me, what of Chimera and the source of the undead?
Chimera and I killed the necromancers in the mountain, but Euraxia has an army of them.
You paint a troubling picture, my friend. Still, we need to celebrate every victory we achieve. I fear such triumphs will be few and far between. Do you have anything else to report?
I spoke to the dragon Mjolnir. He said that Euraxia was their puppet. He told us to leave Elsweyr.
My half-sister likes to think that she's in charge. She won't take kindly to being called a puppet. As for leaving Elsweyr, I think not. Obviously, this Mjolnir fears us. Otherwise, the dragon wouldn't have deigned to talk to you.
You've spoken to Cadwell. He's right about that disturbed grave where you sent me to meet him.
Every conversation I have with Cadwell makes my head throb, but one mystery at a time, if you please. Now, if only I could get my half-sister to listen to reason and see that the dragons are using her.
Why not try that? Let's go talk to your half-sister in Rimmen. Sounds like a terrible idea.
I may not like her, but we are family. Besides, it would give the Khajiit time to regroup. You're beginning to think like a Tharn, my friend. Here, take this. Gareshri gave it to me, but I refuse to accept payment for my services.
Okay, so... Ooh. That's 4% healing done. It looks quite nice. There's still sort of absorbed magicka. That's one-handed, isn't it? Okay.
A parley with Euraxia is a capital idea. I'll send word to Rimmen to expect us. I imagine my half-sister will treat us as befits my station and agree to the meeting. Attend to any other matters if you must, then see me when you're ready to leave.
We should come up with a plan for negotiating with Euraxia.
It just so happens I already have one. It involves distracting my half-sister with wit, charm, and words she barely comprehends. Oh, and you. Euraxia never could resist a pretty face. You'll pretend to be my bodyguard and personal valet.
You want me to be your
Consider
valet?
it obfuscation to hide your true purpose. We don't want to give Euraxia a reason to react poorly to overtures of reconciliation. Not that I expect to reach an accord, but still. Meet me in Rimmen and we'll enter the palace together.
Okay. Alright, I'll meet you in Rimmen.
Go on, go on. I'm capable of traveling to Rimmen on my own. We'll meet up at the city gates and go to the palace from there. I'm relatively certain Euraxia will honor the parley, but be prepared for anything. She's still a Tharn, after all.
Tell me more about your half-sister Euraxia.
We're not very close, in case I haven't made that abundantly clear. Euraxia is an accomplished mage in her own right. My younger sibling has always been ambitious, but I didn't realize the extent of her aspirations until the Frostfall coup.
The Frostfall coup?
About 6 years ago or so, while Emperor Varen was busy with his rebellion, Euraxia took advantage of the confusion to lead a column of Nibonese mercenaries into northern Elsweyr. She declared herself Queen of Rimmen and its adjacent fiefs.
And everyone just let her do
Of
that?
course not. The Khajiit call her the Usurper Queen, remember? Once Varen became Emperor, he had other problems to worry about. Same with Queen Irene. As long as the Alliance War occupies her forces, the Khajiit are on their own out here.
Okay. Right. Right, Captain Naladu.
This one hates the idea of talking to the Usurper Queen. We should be stabbing her in the neck. Still, Nalado sees the necessity, even if she doesn't like it. Euraxia will almost certainly betray you, so be careful when you face her, yes?
How did Euraxia become Queen of Rimmen?
By marching into Elsweyr with a mercenary army and slaughtering our rightful Khajiit rulers. Not only did the usurper slay our king and queen, she murdered the rest of the royal family. Her crimes, they swarm around her like flesh flies on dung.
Okay. That'll do. Pretty much holds my opinion, actually.
Parley with the usurper queen. I doubt she'll agree to any sort of diplomatic solution. But it will buy us time to replenish our resources. Very well. Take Tharn and meet with Euraxia. In the meantime, we will rebuild what remains of the militia.
Why do you refer to Euraxia as the usurper queen?
She marched into Anequina with a mercenary army and conquered Rimmon. Her forces killed the royal family, and she illegally proclaimed herself queen. That makes her a usurper. I pray I live to see her pay for her crimes.
As do I. Right. So, I could head straight to Rimmon, and I probably will. But let's just see where we are on the main map when I get out of Riverhold. You far enough? Okay, cool. So the Snig Hawk Crest is there. Yeah, everything else is down here pretty much. So, no nearby dragon. Main quest it is. Gotta check something. Patrolling T. Just saying hello to guildmates. Right, not going to bother teleporting because that then robs me of the ability to. Am I going? No, I'm not going down the right road. If I just teleport there, it robs me of the ability to pick up some crafting materials on the way, so... we don't want to do that. Just check. Yep, I am going the right way. Oh. I wonder. People are heading here. Maybe there's a fight about to start. Not sure I'm enamoured of the odds. A quick looting perhaps, and then we'll be on our way. We could do the daily quests, but I wanted to focus on the main quest a bit tonight and not get too distracted. It's going to be bad enough with all the crafting materials I'll be picking up. Yeah, cool. Right. Ooh. Iron ore. Yes, please. Oh, my lion cub is playing with the butterfly. So cute. Right, on our way. There's something there, probably a runestone. Yup. Oh. One of my guildmates complaining about accidentally bringing up their ultimate in town. As a necromancer, your ultimate is normally a criminal act. Now, yes, you're chased out of town by guards who are probably intent on killing you. So remapping it is a good idea. Okay, they're a bit away. Oh, those are refreshed. Fair enough, we'll take them. Right, now where's Abner? Just ahead of me. Okay. Oh wait, that's the battle master. And now we have the... That's the battle master. I've actually got to go into Rimmen. Meet up with Abner. That's what we'll do then. There we go. Any space in the inventory?
I expected sorrow and despair, but the situation here goes beyond even my prophetic inklings.
Are you sure? Rinham looks peaceful to me.
On the surface, yes. But peace through tyranny provides false harmony. Euraxia uses fear and threats of violence to keep the Khajiit in line, making them second-class citizens in their own province. It appalls me to think Euraxia and I are related.
Fear and threats of violence? What do you mean exactly?
It would be better if I showed you. Follow me and I'll demonstrate the true depths of my half-sister's villainy. Her grip on Rimmen is far tighter than it appears.
Alright, show me how Euraxia keeps the Khajiit in line.
Very well. But what I'm about to show you isn't for the faint of heart. Follow me. Have you ever visited a Rimmen workhouse? They treat the Khajiiti workers worse than slaves.
No.
It's that building over there. For most of Rimmen's Khajiit, it's the only job available to them.
Oh.
The workhouse serves to snare the poor and the destitute, those who fall behind on their debts. They come here to find employment and earn a decent wage, but the costs deducted to pay for room and board leave them worse off than they were before.
It's not a good idea. The workhouse accepts only Khajiit workers?
One of the first things Euryxia did after declaring herself queen was to institute tariffs and fines that apply only to Khajiit citizens. No one else needs the workhouse. A cruel tactic, but effective.
There's nothing the Khajiit can do?
The Rimmon Khajiit? No. Any complaints incur fines for causing a public disturbance or some other inane ordinance. No one wants to risk falling even further into debt. It's ingenious. Monstrous, but ingenious.
It sounds like slavery.
Oh, Euryxia is clever. She pays the Khajiit, and the workhouse isn't technically a prison. On the surface, it appears to be a place that helps society's unfortunates, but underneath, it's slavery without any of the uncomfortable trappings.
Let's move on.
Now, let's visit the Rimmon marketplace. Take a look around. Business seems to be thriving, but appearances can be deceiving. It may be hard to see, but the Khajiit merchants struggle to keep their stalls open, while the less bestial business people rake in the profits. Euryxia would have you believe it's a matter of work ethic, but we know better.
You're saying the Khajiit merchants are treated unfairly?
Unfairly doesn't begin to cover it. Khajiit merchants must deal with high tariffs, extra inspection fees, costly licenses. Euryxia's squeezing them for every piece of gold imaginable. She even instituted a fur tax.
A fur tax?
On the surface, it seems reasonable to make Khajiit pay for extra inspections to ensure their fur isn't getting into the products they sell.
Hardly.
And while they do shed, it's just another way to discriminate against the rightful citizens of this land.
Let's move on.
Come along. I want to show you the improvements Euryxia made to the palace walls.
That sounds ominous. The weather doesn't sound good either.
See the trebuchets? Notice how they're aimed into the city below.
Uh-huh.
See how the siege weapons sit upon the walls? When it comes right down to it, you're looking at the secret of my half-sister's success.
What do you mean, her success?
How else do you think Euryxia maintains order and keeps the Elsweyr defense force at bay? She declared publicly, and has repeated often, that any attempt to liberate Rimmon will see her unleash the full fury of the siege weapons upon the city. If Euryxia can't have Rimmon, then neither can anyone else. She'd destroy the city in a heartbeat if she thought she was in danger of losing control. Of course, she tells her non-bestial subjects that only the Khajiit districts are targeted.
Can they really target the weapons that precisely?
Absolutely not. But the lie makes her supporters feel better. The Khajiit know that even a peaceful protest could result in the destruction of Rimmon. So far, no one has dared to challenge Euryxia's will in this matter, and for good reason.
I think it's time we went and had a talk with Euryxia Farm.
When we get to the palace, let me do the talking. As the Elder Tharn, I'll demonstrate my dominance over Euryxia and negotiate a cessation of hostilities.
Really? I don't think that's gonna work. Is it stealing in here? given what she's doing, I'm gonna empty the place. The valley is slightly delayed. I'll go through there. That'll be the way up to the throne room. So let's just Ooh. Some of these items are potentially quite nice. Well, you know, as Euraxia has been stealing from the Khajiit, even in their own home, I will tax her. Cool. Okay. Oh, wait a sec.
Here come Queen Euraxia's guests now.
I don't like the looks of these meddlers. I say we feed them to the dragons and be done with it.
Yes. Fortunately, this is one of the bits that I was spoilt on other streams.
So you're Abner Tharn's bodyguard and
And you're the
valet. Not
Fox
what
that
I
I'm here to
expected.
kill.
I assume you want to follow your master into the Queen's inner sanctum, huh? I'll allow it. But first, I want to gauge the measure of your marrow.
You are one of Euraxia's necromancers.
I am Queen Euraxia's chief necromancer. You may call me SilmarUK. The other Gravecallers answer to me. And this is my familiar and confidant, Sir Cadwell the Betrayer.
Is that Cadwell's head?
Yes. The Betrayer saw you when it looked through the Soul-Shriven's eyes. The creature you know is a pale shadow of the dark night that once walked these lands. I exhumed his remains and reanimated him. Well, his head, it was all I could find.
Why did you dig up Cadwell's
My
head?
actions don't concern you. I just wanted to meet Abner Tharn's lackey and determine if Queen Euraxia had anything to fear. The answer is quite clear. Your insignificance rivals that of the soul-shriven fool, which makes you eminently forgettable.
Now about the rest of my body, O pestilent one.
Your insults won't hasten the process, betrayer.
But there's a terrible draft in what used to be my nether regions. If Queen Euraxia has you beheaded, do you mind if I lay claim to your body? It's not quite up to my usual standards, but any dagger in the spleen, wouldn't you agree?
You heard Cadwell's head?
I am my own head, yes. I am the hero of Sirod and the villain of Elsweyr, the champion of the Third Needic Massacre and the Dark Knight they call the Betrayer.
You aren't the Cadwell I know.
Of course not. I am the genuine article, much more real than a disembodied soul given shape in the flesh cauldrons of oblivion. But why do you presume to talk to me? I have killed greater beings than you for much, much less.
You are the betrayer mentioned on the gravestone.
Came to that conclusion by yourself, did you? That's what they called me. It has a certain ring to it, but I always preferred my more grandiose titles. Champion, Slayer, Dark Knight. When I am made whole, the cats will pay for what they did to me.
Huh.
If Queen Euraxia has you...
Yeah.
You are no longer of any consequence to Zumog.
Both of them need sort of careful.
Presenting Abner Tharn, Grand Chancellor and Overlord of Nibene, Imperial Battle Mage of the Elder Council, and Patriarch of the Tharn Dynasty, and his bodyguard.
Ah, half-brother. Your arrival, it's so unexceptional.
Pretending to be a queen...
Hush, Abner, you bore me. Bodyguard, you look interesting. Come talk to me.
You heard her. Good luck.
My sources indicated that my half-brother's associate was somewhat taller. Oh well. Now, why in the world should I even consider negotiating with members of the losing side?
I came to warn you. Dragons consider you a puppet and they plan to betray you.
A warning? How thoughtful. You do know that I defeated the Khajiit army and took control of the Rimmon throne? I am no one's puppet, I assure you. But why do you suppose I have anything to do with dragons?
A dragon helped the undead your necromancers unleashed on the Khajiit defense forces, or I could try for there's no need to play games with me, or Abner's right, you are near if you control the rage dragons. I doubt that any of these will go well, but I will try the persuade.
Sweet talk? From an associate of my half-brother? I'm flattered. Shall we retire to the dungeons? We'll engage in the most interesting activities, you and I. You'll positively beg for mercy right up until the end, and then I'll give you to Foom.
Persuade again. You're no fool, Queen Euraxia. You know Mulamir will destroy you once you've served your purpose.
Do not attempt to sway me with your silver tongue. Mulamnir and I have a special relationship, an understanding. The dragons will secure my hold over Elsweyr, and there's nothing you or my pathetic half-brother can do to stop them.
I'll
Enough!
keep it.
Zumog Foom, what news do you bring?
The Desert Wind Adaptorium has fallen. We move against Riverhold on your word.
Then the word is given. Now, half-brother.
Treachery? How could I ever have anticipated this?
Guards, take them to the dungeons.
I think not.
Aha. The recesses beneath Ruin Palace were originally built to provide maintenance access to its freshwater sanitation system, and then expanded into storage, wine cellars, and even connections to the crypts. We are under the palace. In the sewers, no less.
Well, I suppose that could have gone better.
Where are we and how did we get
I
here?
prepared for Euraxia's probable betrayal. Unfortunately, my teleport spell wasn't quite able to penetrate the palace wards, so we wound up down here, in the palace sewer.
You hear what Euraxia said to Zumog Foom.
We heard two things of note. First, Uraxian forces have invaded the Desert Wind Adeptorium for some insidious purpose. And second, my vile half-sister ordered an attack on Riverhold.
We need to warn Gareshri.
One thing at a time, my companion, one thing at a time. I need to recover my strength after teleporting us into this skeever hole. I'll need your help to get out of here. Then we can deal with both Desert Wind and Riverhold.
Alright, stay close. Well, we are going to search stuff to begin with. I will continue my mission to rob the palace. He's doing a good job of hearing all frail. Right. Okay then. Let's be ready for trouble. Huh. There was another one. Okay. Getting a few bits and pieces down here. What are you? You're a salamander. Okay, good to know. The way we want to go. Lots of skeevers. Yeah. Got you off balance easily enough. do rather want stuff, so... Nice.
I recommend vigilance. Old sewers attract all sorts of vermin. Plus, it won't be long before Euraxian soldiers come looking for us. All I can offer at this moment is advice. So avoid what you can, dispatch what you can't, and watch where you step.
Fair enough. Well, I am going to continue robbing this place. And I'm fairly confident in my ability to survive anything we run into down here. So there we go. An axe I can take. Well, we'll take those boots. Oh, was that crate searchable? Yes, it was. We'll just have the nice person who was in front of us clear the way a little. Cool. Okay. Let's help them out a little bit, shall we? It seemed rude to continue benefiting from... Ooh, very nice. It seemed rude to continue benefiting from their support without at least contributing a little bit to the battle. They go down there, and if so, why? Is there perhaps something here that is worthwhile? Euraxian Knights. I can take them. Yes, you won't find me as weak as some of the people you bullied. I believe this is the way out.
The way out, finally. I can't abide another moment in this stench.
Oh, the Rimmen Palace Crypts. Well, that's not actually somewhere we can go, so... I am a necromancer and a thief. I've been in plenty worse places than this. Okay. we are back out. But,
Well, that's an experience I won't be adding to my memoirs. We'll separate here. Make it harder for Euraxia's lackeys to follow us.
we failed. The parley was a disaster.
Now. Things actually turned out better than I expected. We know that Euraxia wants something from the Desert Wind Adaptorium, and we know she's about to launch a counter-strike against Riverhold.
There's no way I can be in two places at the same time.
That's not exactly true. If my power wasn't depleted... Well, let's not digress. I'll go to Riverhold and warn Garishri. We'll make sure the city is ready for the attack. Meanwhile, you find out what's happening at the Desert Wind Adaptorium.
What is the Desert Wind Adaptorium and where do I find it?
Adaptoriums serve the same function as monasteries in other parts of Tamriel. Desert Wind and its adepts follow the order of Jean Kaj. It's west of here, on the northern lip of the scar. Look for a side entrance if the main door is blocked.
Alright, I'll go. So where have we come out? We're here. Okay, well, kind of thinking it's time to maybe pick up the pace a little bit. I don't want to start that one just yet, so let's go to the snitches. Now before we go there, we could do this quest. I'm not sure what's going to happen, how much of time it's going to take when I start it though. Tricky. Let us stay focused. Oh, there's a dell. They're Desert Wind Caverns. Well, we don't want the caverns. We want the Adaptorium itself.
Seal the gates. Let no Euraxian enter this holy place.
I am clearly not a Euraxian. Yep, map is showing me the same round the side. There we go, it's further around. And that is a Euraxian battle mage. More correctly, nice. Okay. We're obviously meant to come in here. These extensive subterranean halls date back to the first era time of Draylock Bray, the golden beast who conquered all of Aquina. The GT tradition holds that this place was built as a refuge for those fleeing the golden beast, but its original name has been forgotten. Huh. I wonder what's going on. What do we find in here? Okay, so we now need to get into the adaptorium itself. Oh, I'm loving the music. And this is pretty impressive. And there's a sky shard. Well now. Sky shard first. Ah. Euraxians. I have some skill points. Okay, slight adjustment. We'll take that out and we'll put a volley in. Nice. Oh, I'm liking that. So this sky shard. How might one get there? Ah. That's a fairly nice. Yeah, that's fairly nice indeed. Oh, that's showing me there's a corpse there. I must have to come round the other way. Sweet. Can't get up there. That was pretty satisfying actually. However, probably gonna want to do something like that. Right, so we're gonna have to come through there to get to the sky shard, which we do want to do. I see no reason to play fair. Haha! Cool. Took them out nicely. Right, we're going the right way. So we want to start off with one of them. And Oh, show me his journal. What's that all about? Okay, I'm going to have to be careful of the range on the bow. We've done a good job of finishing them off. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Some nice bits and pieces there. Yeah, I made short work of that. There we go. There's the sky shard. Nice. Right, we have a sky shard. Now we need to come back to there, apparently. So back we go. At some point, unfortunately, these are going to repop. Means I'm probably just going to run into a load of enemies. You're not an enemy. Right. So you made a mistake. You grouped up. And that makes you ideal targets for my bone sire. Oh, we're still going the right way? Hello there. How are you? Not quite there yet. Oh, good news. What was that out of interest?
Invaders! This one will not allow you to enter this holy place.
No, no, no. I'm not an invader.
You? SilmarUK cannot believe that you have joined the Usurper Queen.
I work with Garishri. I heard about the attack on the Adaptorium and came to help.
The Speaker of the Main sent you? This one expected we were on our own, what with the dragons and the battles to the north. SilmarUK came down here to seal this path, but now he thinks the Uraxians seek the Grand Adept.
Why would Uraxia's soldiers want the Grand Adept?
Desert Wind holds many Khajiit secrets, and the keeper of those secrets is the Grand Adept. If you truly want to help, follow SilmarUK to the Grand Adept's chambers.
Okay, lead the way. This is the guy we met when we first woke up.
Get to the door. Go, save the Grand Adept. SilmarUK cannot hold this. Go. This one will find another way inside.
Uh-huh.
You're too late. The Grand Adept revealed all before I killed her.
Well, that was just done for luck. Oh, that's cool.
This can't be happening. No, please. No!
Ooh. Just in case there's anything tasty. I'm not the only one doing it either. Huh. Well, I hope the cats end up in good homes. I'm sure they will. But the Uraxians got here before me. Right, let's talk to this here shade. Oh, what's that? Nope.
Help me! Don't let Zumok Foom take my soul!
Zumak Poon, what's happening to you?
Zumok Foom! This is the necromancer's doing. Even in death, I continue to serve.
Why would Zumak Poon do this to you?
He called it a blessing. Said it would protect me. Damn it! He claimed my soul! Please, you must help me. Release me from this curse.
Tell me what you came here for and I'll try to set
We
you free.
came for an ancient secret, protected by the Grand Adept. She put up a good fight, I'll give her that. Zumok Foom seeks the location of the betrayer's body parts. I learned where the dismembered corpse was hidden. Now, please, help me.
Alright, I'll try to set you free.
You are wrong. The secret belongs to me. What the battle mage knew in life, she whispers to me in death. Soon Riverhold will fall, and the betrayer will be restored.
Let the fourth wind open the way. Grand Adept. No. SilmarUK has failed.
Oh.
This one was too slow. Again. What has happened here? Who killed the Grand Adept?
One of Uraxia's battle mages. I killed her but was too late to save the Grand
SilmarUK
Adept.
thanks you for avenging the Grand Adept. But why did they attack this peaceful Adeptorium? Why kill a harmless old student of the Desert Winds?
It's as you suspected. They sought one of the Grand Adept's secrets. Unfortunately, they succeeded.
The Usurper Queen made a mistake when she had the Grand Adept killed. Whatever they came to find had an unintended consequence. It has roused the students of the Desert Winds. SilmarUK pledges the Adepts to Gareshri's cause. Euraxia will fall.
And take the Adepts to Riverhold. That's where Uraxia plans to strike next.
We are not many, but we are strong. The Adepts of the Desert Wind will aid the city. SilmarUK will see you there, after he makes sure the Grand Adept receives the proper blessings.
Fair enough. Any more loots? No? Yes. Just a lockpick. I have plenty of those. There's a few bits and pieces that might be here. Let us see. Not looking terribly hopeful. No. Doesn't look like there's any chests or anything, so let us leave.
It hurts. Oh, how it hurts.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, it's an impressive building. Right. Just come on, load up. Always get a little worried when our loading screens take this long. We haven't had any problems with the game tonight, so dropping any frame. Not dropping any frames. Okay, well that took longer than I would have expected, but right, we need to talk to Abner Farm. A Rage of Dragons. Wow. Okay. The Usurper Queen. Okay, cool. Talk to Abnathan. Well, Abnathan is a Riverhold. So let's get there fast. Whoa. Just check these. Okay. So should be here. And idiot.
I informed Garesh Ree and Chimera about what happened in Rimmon. They're mobilizing our remaining forces even as we speak. Now tell me, what did you learn at the Desert Wind Adaptorium?
The cats are... Oh. Your Axions were sent to get information for ZooMook. He wants to recover the
I
betrayer's
often
body.
wondered who Cadwell was before he became a soul shriven. I know the tales of the betrayer, but I never equated the two. The Cadwell we know is so... not that. We'll deal with Zumog Foom after we save Riverhold. Anything else to report?
The surviving Desert Wind Adepts are coming to help defend the city.
Well, that's a bit of welcome news. Many of the Adepts have remarkable martial skills that we could surely make use of. Speaking of which, are you ready to help defend the city?
What do you need me to do?
For now, recover your strength and prepare yourself. Euraxia's forces will arrive soon, and we'll need you ready for the battle to come. And here, take this. Garish Lee keeps handing me pouches, but I have little use for Khajiiti gold. Multiple Cadwells, necromancers, dragons, and now Euraxian soldiers marching on Riverhold. This day just keeps getting better and better. Regardless, there's much to do and not a lot of time to do it.
At least I'm ready back before Euraxia's soldiers started their attack.
Yes, but Garish Ree's scouts report that they're on their way. Our parley seems to have aroused Euraxia's anger. What remains of Elsweyr's militia has taken up positions around town, but I fear they are too few in number. They need your help.
What do you want me to do?
Garish Ree has placed the defense of the city in Chimera's hands. She moves the Desert Wind Adepts, every volunteer she could muster, and what remains of the militia like pieces on a game board. Report to her, and she'll give you your orders. Find Chimera outside and see what she requires. Euraxian soldiers will soon reach Riverhold. When that happens, all oblivion will break loose.
Okay. Well, I don't need to be reminded there.
I sent Chimera out to coordinate the city's defenses while Tharn and I continue to refine our strategy. Can we hold this city, or should we fall back? I hope the battle mage can pull a miracle out of his ear, but we cannot count on that.
Why did you put Chimera in charge?
Chimera knows Riverhold and its people well. Her training has prepared her for this. She is more than capable of organizing our defenses and converting our strategies into actionable tactics. She is very good at getting things done.
You really think Euraxia will attack the city?
When Euraxia first conquered our home, she occupied the entire upper tier of northern Elsweyr, from Riverhold to Riemann. It took many years and much blood to retake the northwest and confine her to Riemann. I have no doubt she will attack.
Can you actually hold out?
It won't be easy, but our strategy is sound and Chimera excels at executing tactics. Between Captain Nalado's remaining warriors and the Desert Wind Adepts you brought, we should have the forces we need, provided Euraxia does not send a dragon.
I'll go find Chimera. Right. Now we're starting to move through the story quests. So she's there. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I am.
Oh, this spring
We need your
attaches
cart to
the
help
witch's
barricade the
foot.
city, Grishka.
Then
The main will
pass
compensate you
on
for
in
any
the
damage.
to Nook.
I knew nothing good would come of Abner Tarn's efforts to make peace with the usurper queen. Now she turns her attention to Riverhold. We must protect the city, no matter what Euraxia throws at us.
Okay. Khan said to report to you.
So many have answered the call. SilmarUK and the Desert Wind Adepts, the people of Riverhold. Even that strange Cadwell. And now you, Five Claw. Excellent! I have things that need to be done, but not enough hands to do them. If you are willing.
Of course.
The outlying farms are vulnerable to attack. We need to get the farmers inside the walls before Euraxia's forces arrive. Go to Greenleaf Farm and convince Zazie to move her family. After that, I will send word as to what I need you to do next.
Okay.
Wait, Walker. Zamarak will accompany you.
Huh.
This one would go with you to the Greenleaf farm. The farmers there were kind when Zamarak passed that way on his return. He would help you convince them to find safety inside the town.
What were you returning from?
Exile. Circumstances forced Zamarak to leave the land he loves. This one never imagined returning to Elsweyr. But here he is. Zamarak will help, though he prefers to utilize his healing skills over his martial abilities.
I've seen what you can do. You might need your strength.
Zamarak understands, but that may be easier said than done. The last time this one used his martial skills, well, things did not go well.
Oh dear.
We can discuss this more later. Now let us go help the farmers. The farm lies to the northwest of the town.
Okay.
The fastest way to reach the farm is through the gate in the western wall.
I know it.
Yeah.
Although it's less of a gate and more of a gap in your defences. Like so. Wow. One lone alchemist. And you're done. Right, where are we going? This way. Oh.
Uraxians, here! We expected an attack from the east and south, but they've somehow encircled the town.
Hmm. Gotcha. Huh. You're done? And you're done. Wait a sec, am I at the right house? It would appear so. No, I'm not. That explains it. Okay.
Get up! Who are you to burst into our home without permission? Wait, this one recognizes the brawny adept standing behind you. What do you want with Zazie and her family?
Zamorak and I came to warn you. The Uraxians are about to attack. You need to get into the town.
The Uraxians are already here! They seem to be searching for something, though so far they have left us alone. But this one's mate and brother, Kinaro and Hirsch, they are still in the fields. And we will not run while our family remains separated.
We'll go look for him.
You would do that? Thank you, Walker. Kinaro would try to hide, but my brother, Hirsch, can be hot-headed, and he hates the Euraxians. A lethal combination when faced with Euraxian steel. Please, hurry.
Stay safe while I look for him.
This one's son plans to join the militia. Zazie would rather keep him safe, but children never appreciate the advice of their elders, yes?
You mentioned your mate likes to hide. Any idea where I should look?
A few small caves lie to the west, in the hills. We use them for storage as they stay cool and dark, even on the hottest days.
Okay, we'll start there.
I should be the one to search for father and uncle.
So, that way apparently. Actually, let's just check the charge and such like on our weaponry. We have 156 stamina. Don't think I can put that in the offhand. I can? Nice. Oh. I didn't realise I could have any weapon. I thought it had to be something small in the offhand. Well, now that's useful. Let us find this cave. No, not a Euraxian, so... Aha. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Stay back! Go away! Haven't you done enough?
I'm not one of Euraxia's soldiers. Taziri sent me to find
Zazie!
you.
Is she safe?
Oh, Zazie.
Thank John and Jode. Dark moons, what a disaster. The soldiers appeared and chased us out of the fields. Then they started digging. Hirsch threw a rock. They responded with an arrow. Now my mate's brother is dead.
Any idea what the soldiers are looking for?
I heard one of the soldiers mention body parts. Such gruesome work. But no one is buried in our fields, at least as far as I know. Oh, Walker, I have no idea how Zazie will react to the news of Hirsch's death. Dark moons, indeed.
First things first, return to your farmhouse and gather your family. Then get inside the town.
This one will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars.
Thank you, Adept. I'll go and break the sad news to Zazie.
Oh. That's the same player that was there before. That, however, is not. Fairly fairly standard. Huh. These guys again. Right. And that one's down as well. Okay. This is going to be a pleasant conversation, I'm sure.
We all grieve for her.
This one's brother now walks the endless sands behind the stars. Zazi's sorrow is only eclipsed by the hatred she feels towards the Araxians.
You can grieve later. Get inside the town.
This one's brother would want us to stay here and defend our farm. Zazi would be a poor sister and a poorer matriarch of this family if she tucked her tail between her legs and slunk away.
Uh-huh. You'll all die.
But... damn you, Walker! We can't even spare a moment to take care of Hirsch's remains?
Nope.
No. The living are more important than the dead. We will go into the city. However, if this one gets killed anyway, she promises to haunt you.
Fair enough. SilmarUK promised to take care of Hirsch. You just be careful and stay safe.
Ah, Five Claw. Good. I have another task for you.
Aha,
I
Chimera.
hoped to catch you before you were done here. I need you to head west. Nalado's scouts identified a number of Euraxian supply camps set up near the mountains. I want you to help Nalado and her soldiers disrupt the Euraxian supply lines.
Fair enough.
These western camps support the soldiers that encircle the city. Find the camps, startle their horses, and set fire to their wagons. Nalado's soldiers will grab whatever supplies they can, but your goal is to inflict mayhem and destruction.
Mayhem and destruction.
Once you scare off the horses and set fire to the wagons, that will be the signal for Nalado's soldiers to grab the supplies. And if any of the Euraxians complain, feel free to deal with them however you see fit.
I think the soldiers are also looking for the body parts Zumag Foon seeks.
Zumag Foom! He wants to resurrect the betrayer from the ancient tales of Kunzari. Ever since Abner Tharn made the Moonsingers recall those legends, we have been haunted by them. But that is the next problem. First, we must protect Riverhold.
I'll go take care of those supply
Do
camps.
some damage, Five Claw.
Oh, I can do that. Where are these camps? We are here. Startle the horses, startle the horses. Okay, cool. Well, let's make sure we hit them in the
You were
right
right,
order.
Five Claw. They are searching. Searching for body parts. Gruesome work. The Euraxians are scavengers, Five Claw. No, worse than scavengers.
How are things back in the town? Have the Euraxians attacked yet?
Not yet. But they have surrounded us. Like a noose around our neck and about to be drawn tight. I will return to Riverhold. Tell Gareshri and Tarn what we have seen.
The Euraxians controlled Riverhold in the past, right?
When Euraxia first arrived, her forces swept through the region and took control of most of northern Anequina. From Riemann to Riverhold, she held sway. Thanks to Gareshri and the militia, we liberated Riverhold. Then the dragons came.
I'll go help Captain Naladu. Sod it, I'll kill some more Euraxians.
Torch it!
That went pretty well. So we need to go this way. Start all the horses. Set fire to the wagons.
Sleek and lively. Grab what you can.
Anything I can grab? That'll do. Some crafting materials. Okay, we that worked remarkably well. Cool.
Quickly, take as much as you can carry.
Right, now all I'll do is this way.
Well done, Five Claw. Let's talk over there.
Gotcha. Where are we going again? Here. Cool.
If those dungheads had proper tails, what we did to their supply camps would put a kink in them. One more small task, Five Claw, if you are willing. This one would have you help the strange one named Cadwell.
What's Cadwell doing that requires my help?
Cadwell was adamant about helping our cause. He's been tinkering with bits and scraps, claims he's made traps to slow down the Euraxians. If you would, help the Strange One set his traps where the Euraxians are sure to spring them.
Where can I find
Cadwell
him?
works along the main road that heads south out of Riverhold. Make sure he doesn't blow himself to bits, yes? Now, Nalado must return to the city before the Euraxians arrive in force. This one wants to be there when the battle truly begins.
I'll go help Cadwell. Ooh. Iron ore. Where are you, Cadwell? There you are.
So good to see you again. I missed you terribly. Now, mind where you step. I had no idea I could make such delightful murder toys. You don't want to stick a toe into any of them, though. Blew my little piggy right off.
Wait, you didn't know you could make traps?
I can bear loot. Magnificent swordplay. My speciality. Can even make a delicious Daedra heart flambe. But these doodads that go kaboom just popped into my head while thinking about how to help the catfolk. I quite like the catfolk.
Oh, so you just figured out how to make the traps by thinking about
Wouldn't
it.
that be remarkable? Decide you need to know something and it just occurs to you in a flash of inspiration. Chocolate souffle. No, it didn't work. More likely, it's something I knew before they chopped my head off and scrambled my memories.
That's how you originally died, right?
Took it right off the old body, yes. Not that I recall details. Probably better that way. Anywho, you can help me arm the last few traps along the road. Just twiddle the spring and tweak the fiddly bit. Carefully. Watch. I'll show you.
I'll arm the traps along the road.
To arm a trap, just twiddle this bit like so, and... Oh dear. I'm fine. I twiddled when I should have tweaked. Just a wee bit scorched, that's all.
Right, we have got 2 traps. Really not sure about this. Can I do that from outside? Yes, apparently I can. Cool. Yep, okay, trap's on.
Oh my, it's happening again. Well, that's an evil-looking orc. A necromancer, I do believe. I recognize that tree. They're on their way to Riverhold. That's not good. Not good at all. I have enough trouble seeing through my own eyes, let alone someone else's. I hope this doesn't become a regular occurrence.
I had another of your dream visions. What did you see?
The betrayer's head. I'm not sure why we're connected or why it insists on showing me the most disturbing images. I saw an orc necromancer, dreadful chap. He's coming to Riverhold and he's bringing his nasty undead chums with him.
I'm not sure we were telling this, but the necromancer is Zumog Foon, and the betrayer's head, that's you, Cadwell.
Rubbish and poppycock, that makes no sense. What's the... Wait, I remember something. The betrayer. Those loon priests called me that right before they... Well, we need to warn the cat people. The necromancer is coming and he's bringing undead.
Let's get back to Riverhold.
Riverhold with cats so bold. I'll see you there if truth be told.
Let's get back there.
Over here, 5 Claw. We must get inside and prepare to defend the town. Euraxia's forces are underway.
Gabo had another vision. He saw the necromancer Zumok approaching
More
Riverhold.
undead. Just like at the defense force outpost. Regular troops are bad enough, but shambling corpses. They unsettle even the most seasoned Khajiiti warrior. We need to warn Gareshri.
Are the town's defenses ready for this attack?
Almost. I wish we had another day and another pride of warriors, but our claws are sharp. Finish your business, then tell me when you are ready. We will enter the town, clear the streets, and set the final defenses before we report to Gareshri.
I'm ready. Uh-huh. This is more like it. Town actually
Speaker,
looks like.
we have news!
Report, Kamira.
The Euraxians have necromancers in their ranks.
The usurper queen dares send undead against us? 5 Claw, find Captain Nalido and warn her.
Okay, that's all the other quests, so we need to go this way. But there's been quite a bit of fighting already.
Strike hard! Drive back the Euraxians! 5 Claw, did the speaker send orders?
Riverhold belongs to Queen Euraxia, cats!
Grave-robbing cur!
Every death is just a new recruit for Euraxia's army!
This one hates killing the same fools again and again! This one must warn the others.
The necromancer's spell will animate every corpse in town, but this one has an idea. Meet SilmarUK at the temple, and maybe we can disrupt the spell.
Okay. Let's do this. Ah, this explains why I couldn't get in here before.
Riverhold's blessed moon pillars. They can cleanse the necromantic curse. This one must be at peace to memorize the inscription. They spilled blood in this sacred place.
Well, this just will not do.
one. Come,
Cool.
let us find the blessed pillar of the spring moon.
Activate the blessed moon pillar. Right. Let's back outside with the undead. Fair enough.
As long as the necromantic spell remains in place, the dead will keep rising.
Well. Okay, this pillar must be this way. Yeah. Pillar's somewhere around here. I would. Huh. Wait, this must be it. How big an area should I be searching? Between the two pools. How does one activate the pillar if it doesn't bring up an option to do so when you stood next to it? I've got to protect the pillar. Is there anything for me to protect it against that I've got to clear out first? I suspect that something needs to pop that I'm supposed to do. It's not popped. Find the blessed pillar sprung down. I need to protect SilmarUK while he conducts. Where's SilmarUK? There he is. Come on, you. Right. That seems to be bugged. So we'll try this in an attempt to get things moving. Okay, this appears to be a bit bugged. This is a problem because if I abandon the quest, I have to do all that stuff again, the supply camps, the farm, so I really don't want to do that. I did see some comments earlier in Zone chat about a bug. This is annoying. Right, let's see if we can sort this out. Having to do something drastic. Right, next. Riverhold. Battle for Riverhold. Quest. I've already had one bug quest. This is frustrating. It's very frustrating. Right, we're going to try logging out. Problem is, I know one way to fix it is to abandon the quest and restart it. But I don't really want to have to do all those things again. Just because, well, I don't want to have to do them right now. I will happily do it again, but that would be definitely annoying.
As long as the necromantic spell remains in place, the dead will keep rising.
Okay. Are you going to go anywhere? You seem to be following me. Okay, you've got further than you did before. Maybe I ran too far ahead. Cool, okay.
Deal with the undead while ZilmarUK recites the prayer.
Oh, I'm happy to. Fair enough. Okay. Let's do this way then. I shall assume my ultimate form.
Let us proceed to the summer moon.
Right, where is the summer moon? Over there. So we'll come up here, down, and go that way. Follow me, ZilmarUK. Go back to bow. Okay. Oh, that's a nice combination. I can leave a corpse there. They charge me. Right, it's just up here. Ooh. Cool. Oh, the kitty's not here.
Deal with the undead while this one activates
Yeah.
the pillar of the summer moon. Kri, Jashin.
Oh. Nice. There we go. Skeletal Slayer.
One more. The pillar of the winter moon, near Kahajab Hall.
Okay. We'll go this way. Nice. Okay.
Vaba Kri Frisin. The moon pillars are activated. Riverhold is sanctified.
It's working. The dead are dead again. Wait. Something is coming.
Dark moons! Dragons!
We can't fight dragons!
Whoa.
This one will order the retreat.
Such pathetic creatures.
More than me.
Oracle granted you insignificant morsels.
No. Riverhold belongs to the Khajiit.
Chimera, consider your next words very carefully.
Now I'll speak the words my people need to hear. We are Khajiit. We are the children of Alkosh, the daughters and sons of Joan and Jode. We do not run, even from dragons.
Bolokdan, prove your worth. Destroy these paltry insects.
Stand with me, people of Anequina, for I am Chimera, daughter of King Hemakar. I am your queen. Now, Five Claw! Use the ballista and drive the dragon to the ground! Well done!
The cowardly attack. Bolokdan will crush you.
Okay. Whoa! What? Ah! Okay. Guys. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do anything with this. What the? Okay. Quick slots first. Don't think I had any Theorems. Cool. How am I supposed to fight this dragon? Right. What the? Okay. How the hell am I supposed to do this? This. Well, that was messy.
Khajiit will not run, not even from a dragon.
All hail Kamira, daughter of King Hemakar and Queen Numara.
Soon, Rimmen and all of Anequina will once again belong to us. The reign of the usurper queen nears its end. On this, I give you my word as the heir of Anequina, the daughter of King Hemakar, and the true queen of Rimmen.
We have plans to make. War Council, with me.
The speaker is correct. There's still work to do. Let's convene in Kahajab Hall.
Ooh. Aha.
Thank you for helping defend Riverhold from the usurper queen's forces. And killing a dragon. That was amazing. I just wish Kamira had not revealed herself in quite so open a fashion.
Is what Kamira said true? Is she really the heir to the throne of Rimmen?
Kamira is indeed the daughter of King Hemakar and Queen Numara. She alone survived the murder of the royal family and has served as my aide ever since. The men and I hope to reveal her identity after we had the Euraxia situation more well in hand.
So you think Kamira made a mistake revealing her true identity to rally your people?
A mistake? No. I trust her instincts. She will make a good queen for our people. But Chimera lets her emotions get the better of her, and she can be reckless. I worry that those tendencies could end her rule before it truly begins.
How was it that Chimera's identity was able to remain a secret all this time?
Euraxia killed most of the palace staff and quickly spread word that the royal family was dead. Chimera hid in plain sight, often working far from Rimmon, and her pendant protects her from magical detection. Now, talk to Tharn. Plans must be made.
I'll do so.
You killed a dragon. Impressive, but don't let it go to your head. It was just one, and not even that large of a specimen. Plus, of course, no one will remember your feat. They're all going to be talking about the return of their queen.
Oh. Why didn't you help me against the dragon?
I had every faith in your ability to handle the situation. There was no need to intervene and tarnish your moment of glory. Besides, my considerable strategic skills serve the Khajiit cause better than my battle magic. I leave the mayhem to you.
Did you know that Chimera is the rightful heir to the Rimmon throne?
Honestly, I had no idea. Chimera's rousing words were all well and good, but it will take more than inspiring speeches and old siege weapons to take down my half-sister.
Yeah. So did you and Garishri come up with a plan on how to deal with Euraxia?
Based on recent events, only one course of action makes sense. We must strike at Rimmon and remove my half-sister from the throne before she rallies her forces. First, however, take this. Compensation for stopping the undead and killing a dragon.
Ooh, two-handed. Okay.
My half-sister continues to be an embarrassment to our family name. The time has come to deal with Euraxia. Permanently.
Permanently? You want us to kill your own sister?
Half-sister. And yes, if it comes to that. Euraxia conquered Rimmon without authorization. She oppressed the Khajiit, unleashed hordes of undead, and made a deal with the dragons. If we don't depose her, I hate to imagine what she'll do next.
Do we have the forces to make a direct assault?
Who said anything about a direct assault? Subterfuge is called for. I suggest a small group slip into the palace, locate Euraxia, and remove her from the throne by any means necessary. Talk to Garishri. He knows someone who can get us inside.
I'll speak to him.
Now that I have revealed my true heritage, we need to act quickly, Lord Speaker.
I agree with the princess. The time has come to remove my half-sister from the throne.
Queen Tarn. I have not been a princess in a very long time.
I stand corrected. Queen Chimera. You said you had a way to get us into the palace, Lord Speaker?
I do. Five Claw, let us speak. Like most of Abnur Tharn's plans, it is both brilliant and daring. If it has any chance to succeed, however, we need a way to get a small force into the palace without being seen.
Okay.
Luckily, I may have an answer.
Aha. Cool. So, what is your idea for getting us into the palace?
The former custodian of the palace, he knew the place like the back of his paw. Remarkably, he survived Euraxia's conquest and the purge of the royal family. Find him, and he should be able to provide us with an unseen path into the palace.
Who is this custodian, and where do I find him?
Aneshi. He served as castellan for Rimmon Palace under King Hamekar. You can find Aneshi southeast of here, where he now cares for a shrine to the ancient hero Kunzari. Learn what he knows. Then meet the rest of the strike force in Rimmon.
I'll head to the shrine and talk to Aneshi. Right. So, what am I doing in inventory? Still plenty of space, so no problem there. Let's go find this shrine. Find an issue. Hey. Can't see another shrine. A Crochet shrine. There is another one somewhere. And it's probably somewhere there. Well, let's just go in a straight line. Ish. Straight line ish. Huh. Beyond path, we are. Now that is very pretty. Do I have to come off? I will. So which one is... Aha, that one. Screenshot saved. Oh.
Yeah.
Lots of photography opportunities in this game.
Yeah.
Right, how far have we come? We'll stick to the roads for a bit longer.
It is time for this one to share lore about Alkosh, the Dragon King of Cats. Pay heed.
Who is talking? Oh, this level. We'll get some iron. Doesn't seem to be hostile, so I've got other things to be doing.
Yeah.
What is this place? Ruin Masterworks discovered. And I'm level 18. Nice. Some furniture. Okay. We should have a tribute point. We'll put that into Magicka. And we have a skill point as well. Tricky. I think I want to put it into a bit more into enchanting.
Yeah.
The right way. Roman necropolis. Probably a bad place to go right now. So let's see if perhaps we can skirt it. Oh, there's a dragon. Eek. Yeah, that's a long way down. That would be why we take the road. Which we are kind of heading towards. Whoa, no, 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 not in there. There's the road. This is truly impressive. Just there.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Oh, of course, I hadn't put the HUD back on. That's why that wasn't bringing the map up. Hey, Subsonic. Good to see you.
Yeah.
This is very, very pretty.
Well, aren't you off in a hurry?
Yes, I am, and I'm not really doing side quests. But let's
Heading to
talk anyway.
Serendar's cradle? I hope you brought your own water skin. Or you could buy one off me. My rates are reasonable, given the drought.
What's wrong with
Water,
the Editorial?
or rather, the lack of it. Something stopped the flow from the aqueduct to Serendar's cradle. I've been hauling water for them in the meantime, but they can't keep this up forever.
I am well, thank you, Subsonic. I am enjoying Elder Scrolls Online this evening. Been a lot of fun. It's going pretty well, although the fight with the dragon just a little while ago was a little hard. What's the problem with the aqueduct?
Old stones, old gates and levers. Who can say for sure? I overheard the adepts discussing the trouble. A young one, Vosby, seems keen to solve the issue. If you want to know more, she's the person to ask.
Alright, I'll talk to Vosby when I get to the castle, which isn't going to be until after I have dealt with these other things. Like deposing the Queen. The right way? Yep. Yeah, I am very much enjoying this game. Aha! This is the last of the way shrines. Right. Let's get that one side down. What time is it? Okay. Carry on for a little bit. Sort of, yeah. I've done some changes to the overlays, basically. So The sort of spacey dragon logo is one that Kiki Bunny did for me. It is actually the logo I've gone with. I've just not really made use of it before. So not so much a new icon as one that I haven't really been using. Right. Let's find this guy who can help me get into the castle. Yeah, I like it. I'm just basically trying to sort stuff out for the stream. Start being a proper streamer. Ooh, okay. There's another quest. Wait a second, is there a dragon up there? There is a dragon coming this way. Yep. Dragon! That's a big one.
Perhaps a direct approach would be the best. You wouldn't happen to be traveling to the town of Hakoshey, would you?
Why do you ask?
I'm investigating a rumor about the town's leader, Magnate Faina Darok. Word has it that she's a descendant of the Akaviri potentate. A rather curious rumor, given that the potentate's bloodline should have been wiped out over a century ago.
Very, very suspicious of you. I know a little bit about the background for Elder Scrolls, and it was Dark Elf assassins who wiped out the potentate, or at least a good part of it. Why are you investigating this?
It's a personal matter pertaining to my grandfather's legacy. Painful as it is to say, my family's reputation depends on proving this rumor false. You wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you? I could use a lending hand.
I'll help you investigate.
Why don't you begin by speaking to the lady in question? The magnate should be in the town square. Strike up a conversation and see what she reveals. In the meantime, I'll begin my own investigation. See what I can dig up.
You tell me more about the town.
Hakoshey was built after the fall of the Akaviri potentate. It's been, let's see now, a little over 100 years now? Yes, right around that. The town was founded by the Akaviri refugees who fled during that time.
Okay, tell me more about the Akaviri.
The Akaviri come from the land of Akavir, a continent east of Tamriel. They first invaded Tamriel in the First Era, but were ultimately convinced to join the Empire. Hakoshey is populated by their descendants.
And you said the ones who founded Hakoshey were refugees?
Yes. The Akaviri took the fall of the potentate as a rather obvious sign that they were no longer welcomed in Cyrodiil. Many of them fled to Elsweyr. Hakoshey is but one of the settlements that was founded.
So the people of Hakoshey are all Akaviri?
I suppose that's a matter of perspective. After all, generations of imperial marriages have considerably thinned the bloodline. Still, Hakoshey does strive to maintain Akaviri culture and customs, starting with the town's rather distinct name.
What exactly is the potentate?
Potentate Vesidou Shey began his political career as advisor to Emperor Riemann III. When the Emperor was assassinated, the potentate stepped up as Cyrodiil's leader. Very fortunate for Vesidou Shey, of course. He was Emperor in all but name.
Did he plot the assassination?
So goes the rumors, though nothing was ever proven. Unsurprisingly, an Akaviri on the Ruby Throne created conflict. The potentate was eventually assassinated himself. A few decades later, his heir was similarly slain.
Right, so the potentate was killed by the Morag Tong, and then his heir was killed potentially by other people. Who assassinated him?
The Morag Tong,
yeah.
Of course. Who else would be so competent?
Following
Following the death of potentate Severian Chorak and his heirs, a large number of Akaviri and their followers left Cyrodiil. Many wound up here in Elsweyr.
Thank you. I do like the lion mount. It is very cool. I'd like to hear more about your grandfather's legacy.
As an agent of the Morag Tong, my grandfather had the honor of executing the last remaining heir of the Akaviri potentate. But here's the tricky bit. My grandfather and the heir both disappeared during the attempt. The Morag Tong presumed them dead.
But now you have reason to think otherwise.
If Magnate Fenadarak truly is the descendant of the potentate, it proves without a shadow of a doubt that my grandfather failed. And such failure would be a grave dishonor to my family name. That's why I'm keen to prove this rumor false.
I see. But I'm keen for you not to go assassinating people if you are in fact a member of a Dark Elf death cult. Let me just check something. I do have other mounts. So this is a lion. Mounts. So we also have the lioness. Not unsurprisingly quite similar. And we have a few others that I would use. We have this one as well for special occasions. And horses are, yeah. Aha, that's the one I'm looking for. So, if you catch Psyche's stream, by the way, I think she has a skeletal horse. I don't seem to have that one. Right, let's go back to the lion. No need for scary mounts just yet. There we go. I purchased those because I'm an ESO Plus member. I accumulate a certain number of crown coins, and I was able to use crown coins to purchase them. Although some of them, the Nightmare one for example, was for pre-ordering Elsweyr. So some you'll get for pre-orders or buying expanded editions, and some you get from crown coins. You can buy crown coins, you don't have to be an ESO Plus member, but because I am, I get some automatically.
I decided to join you, and Neshi deserves to hear that I still live in my own words.
Oh, Chimera.
Welcome to Aneshi's humble shrine, Kunzari. Here, we remember the tales of the hero of ancient Elsweyr. Old Aneshi doesn't get many visitors, friend. Few find much comfort in the ancient tales of Kunzari during these trying times. Wait, Aneshi recognizes your friend. She is grown now, more serious, but this one knows Princess Chimera by Jove.
She's Queen Chimera now, and she remembers you too. We need your help.
Aneshi's beloved wife, Zyma, worked with the militia for a time after we avoided Euraxia's purge of the palace. Passed along information until the Euraxians caught her.
Aww.
They killed her in the palace courtyard. If Aneshi can help, he will do so.
We're going to assault Rimmen Palace, but we need a way to slip inside without being spotted.
Then you need to enter the palace crypts. A forgotten passage in the crypts leads to the royal kitchens. Aneshi will write down directions to where he hid his master key. The key opens a door in the sewer under the palace that leads to the crypts.
We saw someone entering the crypts when we were escaping from the palace before, and obviously we couldn't go in at that point. I'll take the directions and go find your master key. I wondered where they were going.
Old Aneshi can hardly believe his eyes. Princess Chimera.
It is truly me, Castellan. But I am Queen Chimera now. We will throw the usurper from my father's throne.
We stayed close to the castle. Zyma, my brave and beloved wife, she passed information to the militia until the vile Euraxians got her. After that, Aneshi came here to restore this ancient shrine. This one will help you as best he can, my queen.
I will visit with Aneshi, Five Claw. Recover the Master Key and meet me in Riemann.
Cool. Follow the road to the west for a short time, then turn left where the road forks, very slightly north off the road of the tilted pillar. Okay. That is part of the mound. Cool. So hopefully... Ooh, dragon being fought. Silk the tilted pillar. Right near Scar's Edge. Right. I think what I am going to do is bring it to a close there. So let me just see if this works okay. Hopefully that will put... Cool. As I say, I'm trying out different things at the moment. So I will be going to bring this one to a close there right now. Been going for almost 3 hours. Few points. Wednesday and Thursday streams now will begin at 7, not 6:30 as they were previously. That's just because I'm working more away from home at the moment. That just gives me an extra half an hour to get home. Ensures that I will be on time for streams. So that will be the case from now on, at least for a while. Sunday stream is still 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we will have Elite Dangerous tomorrow. We will have Pathfinder Kingmaker on Sunday. There will be some more stuff happening with the stream and blogs and such like as time goes on. We'll basically see how it all goes. And what I'm going to do is just going to raid Avi, who's also playing Elder Scrolls Online. And she is a very good streamer. She's also a member of the ESO stream team. So we're just going to go say hello to Avi. So hopefully you'll be able to join me in a raid. I'm just going to set that off. So please, join me in the raid, and I hope you enjoy Avi's stream. Say hello and take care. And I'll just try this one. And that'll be it for tonight. Thank you very much for coming to watch, and maybe see you tomorrow.